celebrity plastic surgery trends are going absolutely haywire. Just because celebrities look fantastic doesn't mean that you should do what they're doing. I'm a real board certified plastic surgeon, and I'm going to count down 5 of the worst celebrity cosmetic procedure trends of today. Take a look at this photo of Kendall Jenner. You hardly recognize her. Well, this was from a video that was taken from an Instagram account of a makeup artist, and you can see that her lips look exceedingly large. What is going on here? Well, this is the normal Kendall Jenner that we know and love, so what happened to her lips? Well, take a peek at this video that recently went viral on TikTok. Yeah, I mean, take a look at these lips. I mean, obviously these are not real. So what is going on with celebrity lips? Well, everybody's getting their lips injected, and typically with injectable filler like Restylane or Juvederm. And now it is true that our lips definitely get smaller as we get older, and injection of a little bit of filler can definitely make the lips look plumper and even naturally youthful. Well, one key is not to obviously overdo the lips, but a second key is to keep the lip proportions normal. The lower lip should be about 50% thicker than the upper lip. And this is where a lot of celebrities and plastic surgeons and even dermatologists get this wrong. When the upper lip is larger than the lower lip, this can cause the person to resemble a duck or a fish. So if you're thinking about getting your lips done, less is definitely more. Ask your injector to keep your natural lip proportions the same. The lower lip 50% larger than the upper lip. Take a look at this photo of Bella Hadid when she was younger, and take a look at this photo taken more recently. Especially look closely at her eyes. Do her eyes look like they have been slanted up? Well, this has never been confirmed, but a lot of people believe that Bella Hadid underwent a fox eye lift. And this is a very popular, trendy procedure on social media. In fact, take a look at this video of somebody getting a fox eye lift done. Yeah, this is pretty impressive what they're doing here. As you can see, the idea behind this treatment is you take a barbed suture, or many of them, and these sutures have little cuts in them that allow them to basically attach or pull on the underlying skin or soft tissues. And this can pull the eyelids into a higher position. And people are doing these threads all over the face. Well, I am not a big fan of this procedure because the longevity is pretty poor. It usually only lasts about 6 to 12 months, which if you get a bad result, I guess could be a good thing. But the issue that I have is that a lot of these practitioners are not telling their patients that these procedures, which can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 or more, may only last 6 to 12 months. So for this reason, and because the fox eye lift to me just doesn't look natural, that puts it at my number 4 of the worst recent cosmetic surgery trends. Recently, Chrissy Teigen has admitted to undergoing a buccal fat removal. And this is a surgical operation where fat is removed from the inside of the cheek to help thin the cheeks a bit. This is a surgery that I've been performing since 2003. Yes, I'm that old. And this has now become a trendy procedure on social media, and a ton of news outlets are now reporting on it. So why is this a bad procedure if I've been performing it for this long? Well, the surgery actually is a very good procedure for those people who want to narrow or thin the cheeks. But the problem with this operation is it's not for everybody. There are rumors that certain celebrities who have narrow or thinner faces, let's say shaped like mine, have undergone this procedure to make it even more narrow. And one unsubstantiated rumor involves, once again, Bella Hadid. On the right patient, somebody with a face that is, let's say, kind of bottom heavy or maybe rounder than they want it to look like, this procedure can be very powerful. Take a look at this before and after of one of my patients who underwent a buccal fat removal. And you can see her facial contour looks really nice afterwards. But the key, once again, is patient selection. If you have a narrow or thinner face, do not have this procedure done. As you age, you may find that this procedure makes you look prematurely older than you would have looked if you hadn't had the procedure. So to put it very simply, round face, buccal fat removal can be nice for. Narrow face, buccal fat removal, no thank you. Have you ever thought about taking a collagen supplement but weren't sure about whether they actually worked to support your health and improve the appearance of your skin? Collagen is the building block of our skin, and one reason why our skin ages is due to loss of collagen. A recent meta-analysis of over 1,100 participants found that taking a daily hydrolyzed collagen supplement improved the appearance of aging of the skin. And it did this by reducing wrinkles and improving skin elasticity and hydration. For this reason, I believe that taking a daily collagen supplement is a great way to support your skin's appearance and its health. And my favorite one is my Youn Health Supplemental Collagen. It's taste-free and easily dissolves into your hot coffee or tea. I like to mix it with smoothies or into my acai bowl. Check it out at younbeauty.com and use the coupon code 20OFF to get $20 off your first order over $99. I'm so certain that you'll love my Youn Health Supplemental Collagen that we have a money-back guarantee. Speaking about round faces, take a look at this photo of Gwen Stefani that was taken recently, and this photo of Madonna that was also taken recently from her social media. Now, what do they have in common? Well, they both appear to have pillow faces. Pillow face is the term given to people who have too much filler injected into their cheeks. Now, way back in 2004, I was one of the co-authors of a paper called the Volumetric Facelift. And this was one of the first scientifically published articles that detailed facial aging in a three-dimensional fashion. Prior to this paper coming out, a lot of doctors looked at facial aging as two-dimensional. As we got older, our face drooped. And so all the procedures were meant to basically lift the face up. Face lifts, brow lifts, eyelid lifts, and the like. Well, we described in this paper how not only does the face droop as we get older, but it also loses volume in a three-dimensional fashion. And so we described injecting fat into the cheeks to help replump them up to make a more natural rejuvenation. Well, like so many things in plastic surgery, a little bit is good, but a lot is not so good. And so doctors have taken upon themselves to think, oh, well, if we can inject a little bit of volume, that can make them look better. So what if we inject a lot of volume? Won't that make them look better? Well, no, it can make them instead look like a pillow face. So if you're thinking about injectable fillers, I think they are fantastic if you use them very judiciously and conservatively. But if you overdo them, well, now you end up looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So what is my #1 worst celebrity plastic surgery trend? It is the upper lip lift is a surgery that also was described decades ago. And I learned this way back in the early 2000s as well. And this is an operation where you cut out skin from the upper portion of the lip to help shorten the lip and make the actual lip look larger. And this is a procedure that has really gotten popular on social media. Take a look at these two TikTok videos.
I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
I have a couple of problems with this procedure. The first thing is that this will guarantee a scar. Scars are permanent. They never disappear. And while it is true that some of these women who are having these procedures done, and the guys, those scars can heal very well and may be barely perceptible, that is not a guarantee. This is a scar right on the front of your face. And if that scar doesn't heal well, if you develop a keloid or a hypertrophic scar, which is out of the control of the surgeon or even yourself, well, then that can look quite distressing for some people.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Can you imagine how you would feel like if you had this big, thick scar at the base of your nose? There is no guarantee that that's not going to happen to you if you have this treatment done. And on top of that, some of these people who are having this procedure done just don't need it. I think this is a very good procedure for somebody who is older, like let's say Aunt May from the Spider-Man comic books, where she's got a really long upper lip. She can benefit from it. But if your upper lip is normal in length, and especially if you're a younger person, then this could change your appearance in a way that is not necessarily for the better. And I know that this is going to upset a lot of plastic surgeons who make a lot of money doing this procedure, but I just don't believe it's right for anybody who is younger than, let's say, in their mid-50s. So how else are people doing this operation? Well, take a look at this video. The only upper lip surgery which I dislike more than the upper lip lift is this operation, because now you've got a scar right along the top of your lip. And this is something I have seen in a couple of patients, and that scar never has looked natural. So if you want to wear permanent makeup, or if you want to put lipstick on whenever you go see somebody, then this may help to hide that scar, but otherwise, I really don't think this is a good operation at all. So what do you do instead of the upper lip lift? Well, you can do what's called a Botox Lip Flip, where if you inject a tiny bit of Botox along the Cupid's bow of the lip, then it can cause the lip to flip out a little bit, and that is a very safe procedure. Otherwise, injecting a conservative amount of filler in the lips can help to plump the lips out and hopefully keep them looking nice and natural. These are celebrity cosmetic procedures that are pretty often obvious to see, but there are a lot of celebrities who've had plastic surgery that is not so obvious. These plastic surgeries are hidden, and you would never expect these celebrities to get work done, like maybe Taylor Swift and Dua Lipa. Well, take a peek at this video right up here where I analyzed hidden celebrity plastic surgery, celebs who've had work done that you just might not realize has happened. And remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and only consider actual plastic surgery as a last resort.